overbought, oversold conditions. So you could enter this without a delay. Normally it works better with a delay, because if you were to Google right now and have a look later, RSI divergence is when, let's say RSI is valid here, yeah? Don't matter what this level is, 70.30, whatever. RSI is overbought at 78.90, don't matter. But then normally, like the elastic band analogy that I often talk about, price will continue up for a bit, RSI might drop. This is called RSI divergence. So when we use RSI and when we use a delay feature, we're creating that strategy already. So if we hadn't got a delay and then entered some more positions, it would probably close here if that's how the move played out. If we had an entry with a delay of 2, we'd enter up here. Yeah, which is why the delay feature was a bit of a game changer, because it can dramatically improve them entries. It really, really can. It's huge. And it's really complicated because basically there's a strategy running behind the scenes that you can't see. It's calculating what these positions would do if they were open, which is mega, really. That's why when you click journal, there's a shitload going on in there, because it's technically working without trades being open. So what is RSI? Well, you should know that. If you don't, Google it. Overbought, oversold conditions. Usually we're looking at this with delay. What are the factors to consider? RSI levels. If you want a busier strategy, 55, 45, 50, 50, 60, 40, with any level with a low period as well. If you've got period 2, 3, 4, that's only taking into account how RSI is working on the last 2, 3 or 4 bars, yeah, within that time frame. So that can be busy. If you had an RSI period of 30 and levels of 60, 40, you're very rarely going to get in them zones either. So there's varying ways of speeding things up, slowing things down, making things specific, making things less specific. And sometimes we actually do need to make them less specific, because then we can use delay as well to use online with that strategy. So I've put some things here. Look, 60, 40, you've got period 2 to 50, you can have delay 0 to 14. The other strategy I've got running right now, I think it runs only Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in effect. It's really high RSI levels. I think it's 98 and 2, but it's a really low period, and I think it's a 1 delay. One of the best things you can do one day is go on to TradingView or go on to your MT5 terminal, add RSI on the chart, look at price, play around with the period and the levels, and just see, look at the chart. When price gets in there, what happened? Oh, I always see a pullback. Okay, so if I was to have a strategy that is extreme and I get in and I get out, that could work, right? Well, let's have a look at that avenue on the strategy tester, yeah, and just see how that logic works. This is why there's conflicting things here with ranging and volatile and trending currency pairs, because there's a difference really between a ranging pair and a pair that trends but has volatility. When we're trading in this way and we need this elastic band movement, you do need a pair that has volatility and volume in general, because we need that movement. If you have something that doesn't really move and just gets stuck, you're not really going to bank enough profit. But there's pros and cons of everything. So that's literally RSI, right?